Hey, what's up, everyone? I wanted to come on here and speak about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm going to only be able to pick Kenya pertaining to her in this video because I don't have enough storage, so the other ones will be broken up. Oh, and I also wanted to let y'all know I do have another page. Actually, I have multiple pages. One of them is called Mahogany Sweets as well. I had lost that phone, forgot the password, and logged in for that YouTube channel. So I had to make another one. But you can go check it out in my content that's on there if you like. So let me get to it. Kenya been coming under fire because of that. And I think people are taking it too literal and out of context when she made the statement of she doesn't want to feel jealous pertaining to her daughter. I do not believe that Kenya is jealous of her daughter in the true nature of what jealous means. I just think she chose those choice words to just try and give context as to what she was feeling and thinking. If she was truly jealous of her daughter, she would have a obvious, visible disdain, neglectful nature, dismissiveness towards her baby girl, and she doesn't. She actually comes off, and from what I see, a very loving, invested, protective, drooling mother, right? I believe that she wants her partner to have that same investment and love for their baby girl. Every parent wants the other parent to be invested and be a good parent and be happy with their child. So I believe she's just trying to convey that she doesn't want them to lose their romantic, intimate relationship. Because in a lot of cases, when a couple newly becomes parents, they lose focus and begin to neglect themselves, their spouse, friendships, familiar, family ties. So that's a natural thing that takes place, and it's natural for the other parent to notice that and feel that adjustments need to be made. And every set of parents have had to make adjustments and find a rhythm and flow on balancing it all. So I believe she's just stating that she needs and wants for him to balance it better. He works out of state, so he practically lives out of state. And then when he comes in, he wants to give as much time and attention to his daughter. She just saying, look, here, you need to give me time and attention as well. And that's totally natural. That's totally normal. And nothing is wrong with that. So I just wanted to say that about Kenya. And maybe I do got enough time for Porsha. Okay, so Porsha, we can learn a lot from her situation as women. First off, I believe Porsha ignored a lot of red flags along the way. Behavior that is present today in his actions was behavior that he had back then. She just chose to ignore it. Also, another mistake that sometimes we as women make is when you're newly in love, right? You happy, you're dating, and you're with someone. When other people come saying anything that will contradict the vision and fantasy that you see for yourself with that person, or how you feel about that person at that time, we automatically throw it into they're hating or they're jealous, and we write it off and ignore it. I think all women, it would serve us best if we stop doing that. If someone comes to you, even if sometimes they might be hating, they might be jealous, but that doesn't mean that you just write off what they're saying. If someone comes to you stating like, hey, I think you need to watch your man, check your man, he out doing this, he doing that, hey, do you know who this person is? I've seen it with him. Don't give it validation in the sense of you attack your partner or you automatically believe what they're saying, but don't discredit it either. Check into it, take a moment and say, okay, let me watch things a little bit closer and engage and figure out, okay, is everything on the up and up, or is it not? I believe what pit Porsha in this situation is another valuable thing that us women need to look at is stop letting yourself get to a point feeling pressure due to age, or due to what your life goals are, and putting a time limit on yourself, to feel like, oh, okay, I have to get married now. I need to have children now. My biological clock is ticking. I think all of that's the main thing that put Porsha in the situation that she's in now, is she felt that pressure and that panic of, I've reached a certain age, I want to have more children, I want to be married, and have that, I want love, and she took the first thing that seemed halfway decent, and a lot of us women, we date or marry based off potential and not what is. So I just looked at it and I feel bad for her in that sense. But at the same time, she has to lay in the bed that she made, which is you chose to ignore all those red flags and you chose to panic and feel pressured, which caused you to also ignore people who were trying to warn you about this gentleman. So I wish her the best. I hope that she heals, and if their relationship is salvageable, I hope that they are able to reunite and have a healthy, strong, and long relationship. But women, let's not harm ourselves by making these mistakes, because we all come to these feelings, whether it's with our career or relationship, parenting, having children and stuff like that. I have myself, like, oh, I'm getting older, another year done went past, and